Hi there, and welcome to Principal Shorts, the podcast for principals who have barely 7.5 minutes for lunch and no time to eat it before 2 p.m. I'm Stan Baker with my colleagues Steve Young and Shelley Steele. We focus on a problem of principal practice, and then we provide one or two practical strategies to make your day a little easier. To kick things off, here's Paula, our AI voice, to tell you a little bit more about what we do.
Hi, Paula here. Restorative Resolutions specializes in equipping school principals and staff with effective restorative strategies to make things right when things aren't going well. What we'd like to know is, what did you think of this podcast? Relevant topic? Actionable suggestions? Just click on the feedback link in the description and let us know what other topics you'd like to hear about.
Now let's tackle today's principal's problem of practice. What can you do with a to-do list that's way too long? Here's an excerpt of our conversation with Dean MacInnis, principal of Sir John Franklin High School in Yellowknife Northwest Territories. Here's what he says about that really long to-do list on every principal's desk.
We also got to re-examine the amount of things on our list. So when you are having those conversations, which you absolutely want to have, if you also don't got 15 other things hanging over your head, you would have time to navigate that information. I think part of it is, and I am being very honest, that we need to look at, I'll steal Simon Breakspeare's new book, prune back some of those things, because we can't handle that list. That to-do list is too much. We're not making lasting impact and we're not keeping healthy. And if we don't turn around and re-examine that to-do list, we need to figure it out.
I really like what Dean says. First, recognize that you have a long list of to-dos. Secondly, recognize that you can't do them all. And then thirdly, recognize that you can prune that list.
So here are two things, one to think about and one to do something about. Sass, you look at your own to-do list. Why did you get into education and into being a principal in the first place? Using the filter of why you got into education in the first place. Look at the long list and prune it. Be sure to check out the website .restorative.ca. Back to you, Stan.
Thanks, Paula. Folks, first, let us know how relevant this problem is to your principal practice, and tell us what you think about the suggestions by clicking on the feedback link in the podcast description. And finally, don't skip your lunch today. You deserve that full 7.5 minutes. Thanks for listening.